We're live here at NorMagnoTrading.com. Good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys in. Let me go ahead and go over and change everything today. Today's day 253. We're up 132,000 today. 132.12. What's today? 12:15. Okay, save. Go to this and go to thumbnails. Go like that. What's going on, everybody? Good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys in. Let me go ahead and cover everything today. Let me just set everything up. That way we can get started here. I got to have a quick stream today. I'm not going to be on here too long. I've got things to do, but I will be on here to cover today's trading day quick. 132, 132, 132. Where you at? Okay, there you go. Save that. Alright. Got that going. We're going to post in here. Post in the chat room quick. Say we're live. What's going on, Tom Markham? Alright, so I'm going to say, everyone, I am live going over today's trading day up 131.2k. Yeah. Yep. 132.2k, sorry. 2k. Alright. Post that, post this, post that, post there, post there. Then go on social media quick and post there. Again, guys, hope you guys had a great trading day out there. You know, there were some opportunities for sure. Nothing too crazy, though, again. I don't feel like there's any big-time opportunities, really. I mean, there's some good opportunities, don't get me wrong. But there wasn't anything insane, I don't think, except for maybe GLSI. That one was kind of predictable in my mind, but it still wasn't even a 100% runner. Let me go over this quick. I'm live. Okay, boom, done. All right, then go like this. Go to what's going on, Tom? So let me cover today. Let's see. So what runners do we have? We have BCDA. We had Solo was a decent runner today. We had MVIS. We had GLSI. What's another run? We had ANCN was another one. Okay, and we'll do ANCN. Why not? Okay. Post that. All right, cool. That's there. And we're going to go on TikTok, go live there. Okay, cool. We're going to go like this, and we're going to go like that. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you guys can hear me. 132.2k. Green day. All right, we're live on TikTok. Okay, guys, so I want to kind of go over today's day pretty quickly. Really, there wasn't a whole lot today that I want to cover. I mean, really, it was like I explained yesterday and basically all day yesterday, GLSI was my #1 watch. GLSI was my #1 watch going into today. I believe that's what created this biopharmaceutical craze with the rest of these stocks going crazy. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, my camera's a little, it just always does this. But anyways, guys, so I kind of wanted to cover that, why I liked it, why I was covering it yesterday. But again, I'll go over my trades here. GLSI, you can see all my entries, my exits, fully verified. Here's all my buys, the amount of shares that I bought, the average price, the executions. Everything is on here, so it's fully verified, fully timestamped. So we can scroll up, scroll back, and that's basically it. So yesterday I really did cover a lot about GLSI. I was really, I wanted you guys to be 100% all over that, 100% eyes on, and if you played it great. If you didn't, you didn't, but at least you learned how these things can react. And I didn't play it perfectly, and I'll be the first one to admit it. So, but yeah, all right, guys. So let me kind of go over GLSI and kind of, you know, how I played it and what I could have done to do better. GLSI, guys, was something that, again, I was explaining all day yesterday to you guys to watch this one, right? So we got a nice perk, and then we had a break below that low, and then now we're kind of starting to build higher lows and higher lows. Do they have news? The only reason why I didn't want to hold this one overnight is because they could have an offering. They are a biopharmaceutical company. That truly can happen at any one time with the stock. It could. I mean, with this stock being up so high, it's smart to me for the company to do an offering. It was dangerous enough for me to hold this one overnight, as is, and I knew that. I also got a little lucky because there was news this morning. Did they do an offering? No way did they do an offering. No way. No freaking way. GLSI. Is GLSI doing an offering? I think they are doing an offering. This, to me, every time this kind of refreshes, unless I'm crazy and I could get a nice fill. Yep, I just heard they got an S1. Literally on stream, I'm going over why I didn't want to hold this one overnight. I did have this as an overnight idea, but it was mainly, and I should have put this in there, but it was mainly to catch any momentum like this or like that. But literally, guys, this one is having an S1, which is an offering. Look at this thing tank down. Look at that spready, 52.45. We'll be interested to see where this one goes. I don't know. I don't know where this one goes. Maybe it just pops right back up. But anyways, that's crazy how I literally come on stream, say that's why I didn't want to hold it overnight. And always got to be aware of biopharmaceutical stocks that are really high up in price. The biopharma stocks are the most likely that I've learned over the years to find an offering happen more often than not. So I don't love to hold those ones overnight. And literally, as I was talking about that, they literally did an S1. As far as I know, I don't really know a whole lot what's going on right now. But anyways, guys, so yeah, so I played this one. I had 7,700 shares. I showed you guys yesterday with a 39.88 average. My average is right where that white line is, right there, right under $40 from yesterday, and I held that one overnight. And I literally sold it textbook. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but it's on there. I sold it. Everything above $64 a share, except for maybe a couple, like 500 shares. Literally everything I took off, except for I think like 1,000 shares. You can see here when I'm selling. So on GLSI, where's my sales here? Where you at? GLSI. Okay. So you can see me selling, and no, that's not it. That's not it at all. Where are you at, GLSI? Okay, why aren't you on here? Come on. Okay. Oh, is it down here? Let me see. I think it's down here. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, yeah, the first things you can see is 63.92.78.606, 64.1897, 64.35, 64.16.8. Okay, 64, right? And then I start buying back the dip, right? Well, that was my big mistake, right? My big mistake was buying back this dip because then it cost me in the end. I was up $160,000 up here. I didn't take everything off. But then, at the end of the day, that's a nice rebound on GLSI. At the end of the day, $64 a share. I took everything off for like 1,000, 2,000 shares. Was really happy about that. Held it out of the hole, sold it perfectly. Could have taken everything off. The liquidity was there. I didn't want to do it. And then I started to buy back these dips. And I really thought, my game plan in my head was literally, why is GLSI recovering like this? Is this good news? It's recovering like it's almost like good news. News GLSI agreement files to sell 470,000 shares common stock. I don't know, but it's reacting. This stock is reacting like that's good news. I don't know why. I could have literally gotten, you guys saw that. I had an easy fill there at 45 a share. Plenty of liquidity on that fill there. You guys got to realize this is a $50 stock. So anything bouncing around in this stock, any 1,000 shares, how much is that? 1,000 shares of the stock is 50 grand. So I know it doesn't seem like a lot of liquidity, but 50 grand going in and out at one time is a lot of liquidity. Today, when this thing traded on a 1 minute, 170,000 shares at $50 or $60 a share, I don't even want to know how much money that is going through. It's insane. But anyways, guys, so yeah, so I sold it perfectly, and then where my mistake happened was I started to add back the dips, and I wanted 66, 67, 68, and I was going to be done with it. I was going to be absolutely done with this trade. Once we got above 65 into 66, 67, 68, I was going to buy one dip and then sell the rips, but we never got the rip, and I ended up paying about $40,000 back into the markets because it never rebounded. I was holding it in here. Once we started to break down right here, I sold out. And we actually rebounded and got back up to $58 a share, which would have been nice on my re-ads. I would have made 20, 30, maybe even 40,000 if I would have sold up to the top there. But this is trading. You know, no one really knows what's going on at any one time. I always talk about Warren Buffett and how he's so diversified. I would say a lot of you guys believe that Warren Buffett is probably the best trader in the world, and I have to agree with that. Now, maybe not everybody does, but I do, and I'm sure it's a very common theme. Now, do you guys realize that he's diversified, right? And so, that being said, if he was the expert about stock picks, he wouldn't be diversified. He'd just pick one stock that goes up 500% and be done with it, right? So, at the end of the day, you know, that is what it is. You know, that's just trading. And you could see here, I might have made a perfect exit on the first front half, but then I started to add the dips, and I never got anything back. I never got any recovery. I never got any 65, 66, 67 scale outs, and ended up taking a loss basically on that trade or break even. But I mean, I was up 40. Could have locked it up here at $40,000, $50,000. I could have locked it up for a break even. Kept adding the way down, and then got pretty much crushed. Even though I locked it up for the most part, you know, it's not like I, you know, didn't make any money today, but it could have been a better day, and that's always why I'm trying to learn. It's always why I'm trying to do better. So I don't do any live trading. No, I don't want you guys piggybacking off of me. I have live trading in my course. That's live trading in me, and I explain why I'm getting in and why I'm getting out and everything like that. But I don't do anything live in terms of you guys piggybacking me for the most part. Now, I did do a live trade on GLSI recently on YouTube. You can go back and look. I did a fully live trade for free for you guys on YouTube. You can go back and look through my YouTube channel. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Helps the NormackNoodleTrading.com community. I'd really appreciate that, guys. That helps out the NormackNoodleTrading.com community. We do this for you for free, guys. But yeah, if you want one live trade I put on there recently, check out the YouTube channel. But anyway, so, and then that was basically my trade on that one. Got stopped out. You can see down in here, 6,700 shares, 52.17. Stopped out, and then you can see me buying some Carve. Now, I really like Carve, and then I saw the price action, and this is where things can change so quick. You know, just like GLSI, just like Carve, basically breaking even on that trade. I thought that there was going to be an opportunity, but I saw the price action and how heavy it looked. At the level 2, the time in sales looked pretty heavy. I just didn't love it. I really thought this was going to break through 750 and 760. With the news, but then I realized as well, on top of all this, that it looked to me like old news. I just seen it on social media, and I was like, holy crap, that's true. I could see something going with this one, especially in a low float kind of runny kind of market. But not only was the price action level 2 in the time of sales not reacting the way I wanted to, but then I realized as well during that time that I feel like, to me, it looked like old news, so I had to just stop out, basically break even on that trade. But you know, it wasn't really that crazy of a trade when you're talking about 120,000 on the day. And then IPOB stopped out at basically for about $1,000 loss. I just didn't love the way it was reacting. Then I got in MVIS, sold that out at 372. Missed out on a lot of profit on that one. Ran through the highs, but I still made about $9,000-$10,000 on the trade. Solo again, 660, had about a 664 average, roughly 663 average, and sold out about 680 there. And then CBAT I tried and just basically kind of broke even on that trade. But anyways, guys, that's really all I had today. I do have to get going. You know, those of you guys on TikTok can join me on YouTube. KM the Man is my YouTube. Those of you guys on TikTok can join me on YouTube. KM the Man YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. If you guys smash that subscribe button as hard as you can, make sure to just don't leave it alive. Make sure to kill that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. I don't trade any options, no. Yeah, shorts can happen with biopharmaceuticals, but be cool. Yeah, I'm glad I locked into profits. Could have been better, could have been worse. BCDA, and yep, nice as well. Yep, Warren Buffett isn't a trader. You're right. He's an investor. It's 100% correct, but he still can make trades. He does get in and out of things sometimes, but definitely more of an investor. He hasn't been outperforming the S&P 500. I think it's just because he's getting older, and his time kind of has run out of understanding things. He's just getting old age. Appreciate everybody on here. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Those guys on TikTok can join my YouTube. KM the Man is my YouTube. Those guys on TikTok can join me on YouTube. KM the Man is my YouTube. It's full screen share. Check out my free chat room link description below, guys. Check out all the links description below. Check out the brokers that pays you up to 2 free stocks, valued up to $1,400. I wouldn't just give that to you guys if it wasn't legit. I've had tons and tons of people use it. I love Webull. I use eTrade Pro, but I mess around with Webull as well, just kind of on the side a little bit. Scanner software I use, code CAM15 if you're interested in my scanner software that I use. Yeah, week could happen tonight. You're right. Usually pop sell or buy the hype, sell the news type for me at least. But anyways, and that's really it. GLSI was my main trades. MVIS was another great trade for me. Carb, kind of a break even. CBAT, kind of a break even. Solo, nice little winner on that one. And that's basically it for the day, guys. So, as always, please like and subscribe to the channel. I don't know if this GLSI is going to open lower. I have no idea about this one yet, but I'm out of it. I'm not really worried about it. Now, if you guys are in it, you guys got to do your DD. I have no idea what's going on with it. And S1, I think, is what happened, but I'm not 100% sure. Always got to be worrying about offerings no matter what stock you're in, especially when it comes to small stocks, small cap stocks. It's always in the back of my mind, especially when I'm in a big position. And yeah, guys, so as always, I appreciate every single one of you guys for supporting the NormackNoTrading.com community. Hopefully I can help you in any way, shape, or form on here. I have tons of free ideas, or tons of free, my chat room's free. I have tons of free educational resources and things like that. I look forward to seeing you guys in chat. Okay, I look forward to seeing you guys the rest of the day tomorrow and the rest of the week, and continue to learn, continue to study. I appreciate, again, every single one of you guys coming on here. Cheers to you.